Hey everyone, so today I'm going to film a video for you on how I do my loose curly waves. And don't mind this poof right now, it's just kind of throwing up because I'm getting ready to do my hair and I just wanted it out of my face today. But if you're interested in learning how I do my loose curls, then just keep watching. Okay, so the first thing that I do is brush through my hair and then I apply a heat protectant. I use this Tresemme heat tamer spray. And I just applied that pretty generously throughout my hair and let it dry for about 5 minutes. Then I combed through it again just to make sure there was no tangles. The next thing I'm going to do is take my hair and part it right above my ear line. And I'm just going to take that and twist it up and pin it on the top of my head. Just like that. Then I'm going to part my hair in the back and comb through it. My comb, couldn't find it. And this is just to make sure that you get a very even curl and there's no tangles and it's just really easy to curl through the rest of your hair. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is take this very back piece. I like to start from the back because I find that's easier for me. And I do small sections, probably about 1 inch of hair when I use a really big curling iron. And this is a Revlon curling iron. I think it's a 1.5 inch. I'm not sure. I don't think it's 2. I think it's a 1.5 inch. And I just take that and, wrong way, clamp it on my hair. And I'm going to be curling outward. So I pull it down on my hair. Sorry, that was my phone. And I pull it, and then I turn. Pull, turn. And I'm barely squeezing the clamp so my hair will glide through really easy. Pull. You can do this too. Curl it again. And you're basically going to do this all the way down your hair. I don't want my curls to be very high. I'm going to do them about halfway down, so it doesn't matter about this top part up here. And you want to make sure you have all the hair in the clamp and hold it for a second. But you do this to get curl throughout your hair and not to burn your tips. So I hold it for probably about 5 to 10 seconds and then I drop it into the palm of my hand. And this just allows the curl to hold a little bit, especially because they're so big. They'll fall out really easy, especially with my extremely straight hair. So this is what I do. I'm going to let it cool off in my palm for a few minutes. I mean a few seconds, not a few minutes. Once you've let it cool off for a couple seconds, then you'll just take a flexible weight hairspray. This is the Sammy Salon Stems in the Hairspray Workable Hold High Shine Anti-Frizz Formula. I'm just going to spray a little bit of that onto the curl. Not too much because you don't want it to be sticky. And I drop it, and here, let me stand up so you can see that. And this is the curl I get. So very loose, easy curl. I'm going to throw that to the back. So I pulled my chair up so my hair would be more in the frame than I am because I have kindly long hair. But basically, you're just going to do that again, and I'll show you the method I use for curling again, just in case you didn't get it the first time. And I make sure I'm curling away from my face. And you want to make sure when you clamp it down, you move it right away, otherwise it'll leave a line at the top of your hair. And every time you move it down, you'll just hold it for a couple seconds where it's at, so it'll have time to get the heat on the hair and try to form a curl. And like I said before, I hold it here from anywhere between 5 and 10 seconds. It depends on where I'm at on my head, how much hair I grabbed, and stuff like that. Drop it into my palm. Got a piece stuck. And I forgot to mention, I have the heat on this set to a little under 25. I think it may be 24 or 23. Just let it set for a few seconds and cool down. Then take your hairspray and drop it. Maybe you can see it a little better this time. I guess I could have worn something that wasn't black. That was a bad idea. But there you go. That's what it'll look like. And I'll just throw that to the back. And basically you're just going to do the same thing for the rest of the bottom layer, and I'm just going to fast forward to my next layer. Okay, so far this is what you should have. Next we're just going to take our second layer down. And there's quite a bit of hair, so I'm going to split it again, like in half. Now I've divided the hair and brushed it out, and I pulled my curls to the back, and I'm going to pull these sections that are uncurled to the front. I'm just going to slide the brush through it one more time, get everything evened out. And this is a pretty small section of hair that I have up here now, but it's easier for me to work like this than to try to pull it all down at once. I'm actually going to start with this side this time so I can show you how I clamp it on the opposite way. And I'm just going to take this section of hair right here, about the same 1-inch section. And it looks kind of awkward at first, but I take my hair and I pull it out and I clamp it right here like this at a really awkward angle, and then I just spin it around and start curling and sliding and pulling down the same way we do on the other side. And sometimes that'll happen, which is kind of crappy, but I'm just going to let this section cool. It's actually probably good that this happens. Once your hair starts getting into layers, if you don't pay attention, you will slide it down too far and it'll drop the curl. So I'm just going to take the next section, which is right here, and I'm going to split this into two. And then take this curl, clamp it the same way again that I did last time, which is kind of awkward, and then start twisting it around. Then you're just going to hairspray it again. Take this last front section. And I'm going to continue curling the rest of my hair like this, and I'll come back for the next layer. Okay, so now I'm done with the second layer, and this is what it looks like. My sections were a little bit smaller, and I held them for a little bit longer, so towards the front and a little bit on the top, they're a little bit more tight and spiraled. Well, as tight as you can get for a 1.5-inch curling iron. But this is what it looks like, and my hair's still up right here. Now at this point, you can take the rest of your hair down and curl it, but A, I was kind of planning on doing this anyways, but B, my mom just called me and they're going out to eat Mexican, so what I'm going to do is twist it a little bit more precisely than I was doing before, and just twist it into a little bun, and you want to make it really messy. That's kind of the point. And I'm just going to take a hair bow and tie this right here, and this is what it looks like. I'll show you the back. So let me pull my chair down. This is the completed look for now, and like I said, you can take your curls and go all the way up your head with them if you want. I kind of like this. It happened to me one time, I think maybe 6 or 7 months ago. I was in the middle of curling my hair, and then all of a sudden I had to leave it like right then, and I still had this whole section to do, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's no way I'm going to be able to curl all of this, and I didn't want to just leave it hanging like in just a regular like half up half down, because then it wouldn't be curled. So I just put it in this messy bun in the back, and it actually turned out looking really cute. So this is my loose curls hair tutorial. I hope you guys liked it, and if you want to see more hair tutorials from me, just let me know in the comments below, and feel free to comment and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!